Well, it's a group that has transformed more than 10,000 young lives through one-on-one mentoring relationships. And Big Brother, Big Sisters of Southern Maine is celebrating, get this, its 30th anniversary with two big events.
Here to tell us more about the impact they've had and how they're marking this milestone are Eileen Veroneau Brown and Miranda Hardy. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having us.
Congratulations on 30 years. It's exciting. For those who are not familiar with Big Brothers, Big Sisters, can we start by talking about how the program works?
Sure. Yeah. Amanda, you want to take that?
Absolutely. We are a one-to-one mentor program where we match volunteers in the community with kids in either a site-based or community-based setting where we really put more people in that kiddo's lives, you know, get them connected to what's happening within their community, more resources for them to be able to really see, you know, what's beyond what's happening in their current world. And we take a lot of pride in how we bring people on board, and our matches are made with a really meaningful connection. So there's a lot in common for them to get started with.
I mean, 30 years doing this. Talk about how it's really impacted so many of the lives of some of these kids, huh?
Absolutely. I mean, we have matched over 10,000 children since 1995. And let's face it, we all need a mentor, right? Regardless of if we're a child or an adult. And so as the matches are made and relationships are created, many of these relationships last years and people become part of each other's families.
This has impacted mentors too, right?
100%. I mean, Mandy and I are both mentors. I've been matched in the program since 2019. So I have a little who's in the 6th grade now. We were matched when she was in the 1st grade, and we'll be meeting again this week. So we meet in the school, and we've grown together so much, and I've learned so much from her.
You find that some of the little brothers and sisters then become big brothers and sisters. You know, we're at that stage now.
It's super cool to watch that happen, especially in our high school programs where those kiddos are so connected, coming back on and deciding to be a big to a little while they're still in our community-based program. It is just such an incredible full circle moment.
Let's talk about what makes this organization so special and has been around for so many years.
Yeah, I think part of it is that it is that one-to-one relationship, and I think that adults and high school students, because we're matched, both high school and adults are matched with these youth, and they're really making an impact on these kids' lives, right?
Yeah, definitely. And let's talk about some of the big, exciting events that we have coming up to mark 30 years. Definitely worth celebrating.
Yes, absolutely. So our biggest fundraiser is our Bids for Kids auction, which we'll be hosting on May 2nd at Aura this year. We always celebrate, of course, there's the fundraising component, but we're always celebrating our matches. So we have several bigs and littles that come and volunteer and meet with all of the guests that are at the event. And then we give out some awards as well. So we have our match of the year, our big of the year, and this year we'll have a life impact award.
You know, the weather's getting better now, so you have a golf tournament coming up too, huh?
Yes, we do. So that also, these are our two biggest fundraisers, and that will be held at the Woodlands Golf Club, and that will be on Monday, June 9th. We only have 25 spots. That's a full field for that, and it fills up pretty quickly. So I would encourage anyone who has any interest in participating to reach out soon.
How important are these events when it comes to obviously, you know, raising money, but also maybe spreading the word and maybe getting, you know, volunteers to be part of this?
Yeah, so all nonprofits, of course, need to raise their own money. And although we are affiliated nationally, we do all of our fundraising locally. All of the money that we raise here in Maine stays here in Maine. And so it's really important for these fundraisers to support the work that we do.
How do you find people to become mentors? I mean, how do you get the word out and how much is it needed out there?
Through word of mouth, letting people share their experiences. Right now, I have almost 50 kids waiting for bigs, which means they've been accepted to our program and they're on our wait list looking for somebody to be their mentor. So we need a lot of volunteers. We need volunteers from many different backgrounds and demographics and experiences. And if you believe you can't do it, you're wrong. You can. My little, she is super quiet, but she always will be a part of the conversation and help me figure out what's next. She's also a ton of fun. I met her in 3rd grade. She's now in 7th grade, and it's pretty incredible. And she's actually my 3rd little. And when I started with the program, I was nervous, but now it's the most incredible thing I do. I love working for the program. I love spending time with her more.
And how do you reassure, volunteers or bigs, that we're pairing you up with someone who we think that you would get along well, and maybe provide resources or just support, of how to get things going?
We have a pretty robust onboarding process, so when we bring you into the fold, we really get to know you so that when we match a big and a little, they really start in a place where they have a lot in common, so we're not just throwing you to the wolves. So there's some things to get started with, and then you have ongoing support the entire time you're matched in our program. So you are, once you're matched with a little, you have a program person, a program manager who reaches out to you every month to check in, will help with opportunities for things if you're getting stuck on ideas. We also have local partners that might give us discounts or free tickets to events or things like that. So you're never alone. You'll always have someone to be there in addition to your little providing you endless amounts of laugh. You'll have someone to support you.
Yeah, 2 big fundraisers coming up. Also, you're looking for volunteers. What's a website people can go to get more information?
Yes, somebigs.org. So it's SOMEBIGS.org.
Congratulations on 30 years and all of the incredible work and the impact that you've had on the Southern Maine community.
Thank you very much for sharing our story.
Yeah, sounds great. Hey.